And we got a real man in the studio.
Matt Serra.
Yeah, these guys make us look like fucking what?
We are. Whatever you were going to say, we are that.
That's why I think I stopped myself. We like to feel like we're cool, and then we have guys like you and Matt, and then we realize our place on the food chain.
And Matt, you're fighting. When are you fighting? I know you're promoting the pay-per-view. It's Saturday, May 23rd, 9 o'clock. The headline fight is Rashad Evans and Machida.
Yes, and on the co-main event versus Matt Hughes. And we got history, the whole grudge thing going. I don't like the guy. You guys watch any of the Spike TV or anything?
I didn't see the Spike show. No, I love the fights though.
Yeah, we coached versus each other on season 6. I knew him for a while, and this is XM, right? I could say he's a cock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
Yeah,
wait, why isn't he a good guy?
Man, I mean, you know what? I mean, some guy, it's like a level of success in anything, you know? And the guy, I knew the guy. I've been fighting since 2001 in the UFC. I knew Matt Hughes for a while. He used to be an okay guy, you know? He's like a farmer and whatnot. But, the more success people get, it's like any kind of field, but a little bit worse with the fighting because you got a lot of guys kissing your ass. So it could definitely blow up your head. So once upon a time, he might have been a good guy, and then next thing you know, his duty don't stink, and he thinks who he is, and he's walking around. Now he's preaching the Bible. He's a weird dude. He's not a big fan, man. Not a big fan, dude. And in this game, I don't know how many guys you met that fight in the UFC, whatever, but most of the guys are cool dudes. And
I would say every guy we've had in has been just unbelievable to us.
Every one of them has been fucking nice.
We've had,
pretty cool.
We've had Liddell.
And they'll twist your fucking head off.
Couture was in here.
Rampage.
Everybody.
Love the Rampage.
Rampage is funny. Rampage is a character.
He's hilarious.
But, what shitty eyesight he has. He doesn't have glasses, and I saw him in Vegas. I'm like, you did the show I was on? And he's like, come here. He's like, oh, yeah. He's fucking like blind as a bat without his contact lenses.
Who's he fighting next? The governor?
I never knew he had contact.
Yeah, I hope I didn't just blow up his spot. Just stand 3 feet away and you got Rampage beat.
No kidding.
I didn't even know he wore contacts.
Yeah.
And we have Matt and Jerry Springer's down the hall, but we also have to comment about. We got to do this carefully, I guess. The KFC chicken.
Hey, look,
thing.
This is what happened. Oprah had a big KFC promotion. She gave away a bunch of KFC. This new KFC grilled chicken, as opposed to their original recipe and extra crispy, whatever the fuck. So we decided we're just going to do a little test. Ran out to KFC, grabbed a bucket of this KFC grilled chicken.
I saw a commercial for that.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to do. You know what it is? KFC's trying to get away from that fried thing. Everybody who's health conscious is like, let me maybe have some grilled chicken. So they put out this grilled chicken. So we're like, all right, let's give it a run and be honest about it.
And Oprah's not. Oprah's certainly not being honest. Here's the deal with the KFC grilled chicken. Is it healthier than the regular fried chicken? Absolutely.
Don't know.
You don't think
so? Tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't think so.
You taste it? How'd it taste?
It tasted.
They all taste great.
Did it taste greasy as shit?
Greasy as a motherfucker.
I never cleaned my hands. I went into the bathroom and scrubbed down the grease that was on my hands. Here's the problem. This grilled chicken has the chicken skin on, and anybody that knows anything about health, chicken skin is probably one of the worst things you could eat. One of the worst things you could eat.
Fats in there, and
so you can't really say that people are eating something healthy if the skin is still on the chicken.
Look at the grease in the bottom. I can't. How do you fucking grill chicken and get that much grease out of it?
But we thought it was the fried stuff. We weren't even convinced. We're like, no, this is fried. They got the wrong chicken.
Yeah,
we got fried.
We were convinced they got the wrong chicken, but they didn't.
I'm still thinking we might have the wrong chicken.
No, it has the grill marks
chicken,
in it.
It doesn't look like that.
It's impossible to grill chicken and get that much grease on it. I had two sides. I had potatoes and Lipitor.
Fighting for 3 months, man. It looks pretty good to me.
Can you eat that stuff now?
Nah, I can't eat. I'm eating like chicken and brown rice and not that kind of chicken.
Dude, let me tell you something. I'm not saying anything about the taste. It's fucking fantastic tasting.
That's what I'm saying.
But don't try to say it's not, that it's any better for you than any other fucking fried chicken.
I had 3 pieces. I loved it.
You had 3 pieces?
I loved it. But
I had one little leg and then some potatoes. They were pretty good.
And if you want to eat healthy chicken, it's got to be like chicken breast. I didn't see one chicken breast in there. I saw some thighs and what else?
Thighs and legs and fucking, the
drumsticks.
A chicken face.
A chicken.
I think I ate some chicken lips. Deep fried chicken lips.
2 feet, an asshole.
Yeah, so it was like.
I don't know what Oprah's doing because. Unless we got the wrong chicken, that is not much healthier. And Ann's wondering if it is even healthier at all.
Yeah.
Than their regular stuff.
I don't know. apparently some, I guess, a health site, bodybuilding.com, a forum, was talking about it. I have to get the site up. I have a very slow computer over here. But I guess they weren't saying very good things about it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Oprah doing? Yeah, I mean, she's quick.
Wants everybody to be as big as she is.
She's quick to beat the shit out of anyone that is not representing themselves properly on her show, and now she's doing this huge promotion where the chicken isn't not so healthy.
What, is she on the commercials or something?
Well, she gave away, like yesterday, she had a big giveaway that whoever prints out a coupon at their house can go down and get 2 pieces of chicken for free. And it was like a riot down there at the KFC.
Nutrition facts on the thigh: 180 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 440 grams of sodium. Josh in Philly says it's much better.
Do you ever get to like just binge and eat shit, or are you constantly
What do
looking
you mean,
at
like
yourself?
after my fight? Oh,
Yeah,
man, I
like,
flux, dude. I'm a
do you?
man.
Do you like?
I like the pizza and the pasta is my Achilles heel, man. Yeah, dude. I gotta shoot, man. I could become a chubby Italian guy real quick.
Do you start looking at yourself like in between fights and going, "Fucking God,
dude, I'm
Jesus
opening up my
Christ."
pants sometimes. It's bad. When I'm sitting down. No, I'm a regular guy with that, man. Then I started training over. This is like a 3-month training camp, man. And I just had a kid, man. So my wife was pregnant, and I was coming off an injury, so that's even worse, man.
Wow,
I was like an all-time, like I was like the worst I've been. But then, I mean, now I'm in phenomenal shape, man. I mean, it's 3 months, you know. But after this, oh, shoot, man. May 24th? Forget about it.
What's the first thing you'll eat? I treat myself after TV or something, and I'm not comparing myself to the shape of a UFC fighter. So let me clear that up.
How many calories are in an asshole?
What I'm saying is, though, like, once in a while, if I have to eat healthy because I have to, I will, and then the first thing I want to eat is like a dessert. Like, what's the first thing you want to eat when you're done with the fight that you could just shove food in your face and not give a shit? What's the one thing you look forward to?
I'm gonna say pizza. I'm gonna say pizza, then close by pasta. You know,
rules.
some eggplant rollatini, some gnocchi. I can keep going.
So what do you eat while you're training?
Like right now, I'm eating like 6 times a day, but I'm eating like basically what really, man, I'll tell you that really a diet that works phenomenal is I have 6 ounces of chicken with 3/4 a cup of brown rice. Then you could always knock it down to half a cup depending on how chubby you are. But you have that every 3 hours. Eat that every 3 hours. Sometimes I'll supplement that with a protein shake, with a whey protein shake with a 100-calorie English muffin thing. But the key is the fucking, I can't believe it's not butter spray.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Dude, otherwise it's dry as shit. And my father-in-law, Serra, he's right off the boat, man. He makes the shit in his backyard. He makes the cayenne pepper. Am I pronouncing that right? So it just makes spicy and it's moist. It's
That
good
butter
stuff,
shit
man.
he's talking about, the spray on butter, rules.
Phenomenal.
Oh, no, saves it, man.
Because you still get a little taste of the butter without
It's really not healthy for you at all.
It's
I mean,
not?
it's basically putting plastic in your body, but
you're
it does give it the flavor, though.
Yeah, you're
If
not
I showed you me
soaking
3
it.
months ago, and I mean, plastic or not, it saved
It
my
works.
ass.
I spray that on my girlfriend's pussy before I go down on her.
That's just great with corn. Because you could just like spray that on there and not have to worry about it dripping off. I remember being a kid though and just taking a big fucking forkful of butter and then you just smear it on a cob of corn and salt the shit out of it. It's like now you think of that and go, what the fuck?
Now
man?
you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Matt, Todd has something for you.
right.
Matt Serra in studio from the UFC. Todd, what do you got for Matt?
Hey, Matt, I was wondering if you invested in any new shorts. I got rid of them little hot shorts you were wearing.
What?
Well, what exactly does that? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, Todd.
Every time I seen you on Spike, I love rooting for you. I hope you kick Hugh's ass, but, I mean, you got to wear some longer shorts or something.
Dude, I mean, what are you talking about? Like the old retro shorts, man? I've been fighting in the UFC since 2001, so we used to wear like the tight shorts back, like.
Why are you bothered by his shorts, Todd?
Yeah, man.
What are you looking at?
Why are you looking at my ass, bro?
Really, man?
Bro, we got some questions for you. What's up?
No, man, it's just so obnoxious. It's like you can't help but not notice. It's like you go to watch a fight and you see the guy wearing, you know, like the underoos or whatever. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah, man. I tell you the truth, man. I don't think I wore that since maybe 2004 or something. But thanks for following my career. I appreciate it.
He's like, you can't help but notice. You know that delicious cock. You just it jumps out at you. It calls my name.
Thank
Don't
you,
look
man.
at it.
I appreciate it, and my cock appreciates it.
Hey, you ever get a good fucking nut shot to yourself where you're like, because I see you guys fighting, and some of the holds are like, I would just tap out because my nuts would be getting squished.
Nah, man, you probably got some really big balls. I don't know, man.
Huge fucking big.
I don't know, man. You wear a cup and it's not a problem.
Yeah,
man.
not bad.
Are nut shots legal in the UFC?
No way.
But accidentally,
there's actually a lot of things that aren't legal.
Well, that's
man.
what I wanted to get at, because when you said you've been with the UFC since 2001.
2001. I was there since Super took over.
You've seen a lot of the rule changes.
When
we first started watching UFC, it was like there was no real tapping out. It was like, holy face.
They implemented like 31 fouls, man. I mean, it's different than back in the day. That's the biggest thing. I'm trying to get it legal here in New York. I'm trying to do my part. They want to set. I mean, come on. It's legal
Boxing
in 37
rules
states.
town.
37 states, man.
I think it should be legal in New York, but that boxing is a tough nut to crack in this city.
I had the fight in Canada when I lost the belt to the same guy I beat for the belt, the George St. Pierre. I fought him in Canada in Montreal at the Bell Center, dude. 22,000 people booing, chanting, "Fuck you, Serra." You think I like that? I could be at the Garden, man.
They could sell they would sell out the Garden in a second, but it's not about that.
Dude, Nassau Coliseum's 5 miles from one of my schools. I mean, give me a break.
So, are you happy with the rule changes, or wish they'd go old school?
No, it's way better now, man. That back then was a spectacle. It wasn't a sport. It was a freak show.
When you saw that, like Dan said, when they got down to the elbow over and over again to the guy's head.
No, we're still on the elbow, but still.
Yeah,
but without the tapping out.
It
part,
was
what
so
I'm saying.
much more brutal. Like you just saw that fucking elbow to the nose, and it would just go bam, and I don't know. The ref would just be like, "Yeah, okay, let him go."
Yeah, but it's way more professional now. It's a sport now. I mean, there's weight classes now. Back then they didn't have it. It's totally. It's almost like you can't even compare. It's a totally two different things. You know.
We're learning about you. Someone is saying you're the guy that broke Corey Hart's leg. Is that true?
No, man.
Okay, I want to make sure.
The one guy's looking at my cock, and this guy thinks I'm
a guy named Spanky wasn't sure.
Nah, Spanky.
What was
wasn't me.
What was the worst injury you got?
Well, I mean, in a fight itself.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you, I never.
Any broken bones or anything?
No, you know what? I bruised my ulnar nerve, but that's something I did to the other guy. Like my last fight when St. Pierre took me down, I cracked him with an elbow, and I was just numb from my hand down. I couldn't feel anything in my pinky and my ring finger and whatnot. I was kind of screwed for a little bit there, and I just had to. But I mean, as far as like. I just had some lacerations and shit, like some stitches and stuff, you know. Yeah. I never got anything.
Do you give the stare down when you're gonna fight? Do you give the horrible stare, or you're not trying to do anything? But do you keep the eye contact?
I'm not gonna break eye contact or anything, you know.
Yeah, you look pretty intense, actually.
Yeah, he looks like a fighter.
You look like you'd be a problem, man.
A problem?
Man. Yeah, you look like you'd be a problem.
Yeah, like you're talking to his chick in a bar and you don't know that he's with her. He went to the bathroom.
Shit.
You know, when he comes up.
No, the worst is
it's going to be a problem.
Hey, I was just leaving. What a
Sorry,
good idea.
I was just...
the worst is you come back and Matt's talking to your chick.
I know.
Now you got to go like, all right, dude, whenever you're finished.
Yeah.
She's with me, but if I get you to a drink.
Or just text her, look, I'll be in the car.
I don't look like Chuck Liddell or anything. A big guy with a mohawk with tattoos on his head. That's a scary looking guy.
Fucking Liddell, when he breathes, when he comes in here.
Oh, yeah. Like a bulldog.
You think you're getting like a sick phone call or something.
Yeah.
And we had the Russian dude, too.
Fedor, yeah. We talked to him for like an hour, but through the translator we had.
How the hell did that go?
It was intense.
It was great, yeah.
We wanted to make sure that they were translating things perfectly.
That could be a problem
so
right
Fedor
there.
doesn't think we're saying something different and then all of a sudden kills all of us.
Yeah, that's funny, man. I can see that being a problem.
Yeah, I think you're great turns into you're a fucking asshole.
Right.
And he's putting his fist through your face.
And the interpreter, he seemed a little hungover, so I wasn't sure if he was willing to do his job perfectly that day.
We had fucking funny. Patrice here. It was me, Bobby Kelly. So it was like 3 comedians, and it was like, is fucking Patrice going to get us all? Because he has like Russian guys with him, like sitting on the in the chairs in the back. He's got like 4 Russian trainers and
They barely
lawyers.
cracked a smile.
They didn't smile once. I think one of us hurt ourselves, but they all kind of smiled a little bit.
You grew up around Uniondale, I guess?
I grew up in East Meadow, man, right next door to Union.
Yeah. So, known as kind of a tough neighborhood. How was that?
Well, in East Meadow, we used to have something called Mitchell Manor, which was had a lot of the Army kids in there. So,
Mitchell Field over there.
Yeah. So we had,
Get into a lot of shit though growing up.
Yeah, you know what, man? Anybody that knows me in high school, they know the deal, man. I'm just lucky they made fighting into a sport, man.
Oh shit, really?
Out, man.
Oh,
thank God.
Yeah.
No, it's a legit sport and everything. But I'm saying,
You like fighting though, like you always were a guy.
It's almost like you know what? I'm not into any sports, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching Kung Fu theater, Bruce Lee with my father doing Kung Fu as a kid, and other kids are playing Little League. I didn't do Little League or nothing like that. I wrestled a little bit. I kind of enjoyed that in junior high, but I was always into the martial arts, and then when this came around, it was just, oh man, this is awesome. This is for me.
Are you the guy in a conflict? Because they always say in a conflict, right? Both guys normally are looking for, like in a street conflict, both guys are looking for a face-saving way to walk away. Normally. They said the guy you got to worry about is that one guy out of 10 who really isn't looking for the face-saving way to walk away. Like he really wants the fight to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, especially what I've learned growing up in Long Island, and I'm sure that you guys that are from Long Island or anywhere, pretty much. But man, dude, the winner. I mean, what's that saying, man? And I had this happen to me plenty of times where man, you just got to walk away at this point where. The winner goes to jail, the loser goes to the hospital, or something like that. The loser goes to the hospital, the winner goes to jail. I mean, everybody's a fucking tough guy till you smack them, man. Next thing you know, call the cops. It's like, dude, I thought you wanted this. And that's what happens, man, especially in Long Island. You get some fucking tough guys.
Every 7-Eleven parking lot on a Saturday night
man.
is a fucking ring.
You know?
That's just people brawling all
guys,
the time.
Man.
I came out of a 7-Eleven once with a buddy of mine. This is going back fucking 20 years, I guess. Jesus Christ. I come out of a 7-Eleven. He's got a 6 of beer in his hand, and some guys are just standing there and go, wham, just knock it out of his hand, and it cracks all over the sidewalk. And I'm just like, I just want to get the fuck in my car and drive away because these guys are going to kick my fucking ass.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, hey, you motherfucker, what the and I'm like, now I can't just leave him to get the shit beat out of him. So you jump in there and just got the fuck beat out of me. And I'm like, what? I just came for beer. I didn't say one word. I didn't look at anyone sideways. And I wind up just fucking, I'm fucking pummeled.
You know what, man? I mean, last time I got into I'm 34 now, man, Last time I got into a street altercation, I was 26. And we were over in like the 5 towns, and I was on Broadway driving a couple buddies. And this guy just cut us off, and the guy got out. He's a big guy, man. Big Joey Buttafuoco wannabe, Stunt double, Joey Buttafuoco. He comes out, I get out, I go, look, man. I go, you're going to get embarrassed in front of your girl, dude. Get back in.
Shit.
The only problem is, I'm up to his cock. I ain't a tall guy. I'm the size of the gym. So the guy's a big guy, and he came towards me. He wanted some. I took him down. I gave him one shot, man. And he had my shirt, too. I gave him one shot. I cut him. What does he say? Call the cops! What the fuck, man? I thought you wanted this.
You're the one that came over.
Dude, I got out of there. He got my plates. I got the guy said we all jumped him. We tried to put his head in the door like I'd have a thing of The Sopranos. Dude, it was brutal, man. It cost me close to 10 G's and a lawyer. And
holy shit.
I had to miss a fight for it. It's just like, man, for what, man? The guy wanted something.
Yeah, he walked toward you, right?
So that is,
the guy said that he goes, somebody handed him something and I hit him. I cut him. The guy
my
is
fist, you asshole.
Dude.
No one handed me. God handed me something. My fist.
It's
What is this,
amazing,
pro
man.
wrestling? You had a foreign object in the ring.
I try to remember that anytime somebody's acting like a tough guy.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this is the next guy that's going to sue me.
He wanted to win. He didn't want to fucking. He didn't want to end up, knocked out with his eye laid open.
Man. It's funny, dude.
You get people that try to challenge you a lot, though, even now that you know you're a fighter.
You know what, man? I get nothing but support from, especially in New York, anywhere I go. Ever since the Spike TV show, I get a lot of support, man. Everybody's. I haven't had one, asshole.
You don't get anyone in a club knowing you're a fighter.
Yeah, you know what, man? Like, I don't hit the clubs too much anymore. Like, I'll go to like a bar or something if my friends are getting something going on or something. But You know, I mean, it's not like, you know, again, back in the day where I'd be out a lot, you know. So, but when I do, I usually get nothing but support, even from the bouncers.
Right.
You know,
cool.
everybody's cool.
That's a funny-ass line, though. I don't want to embarrass you in front of your girl.
That's great.
That's like, that incites the fight more.
Totally.
That definitely gets it, like, you know, even if the guy was going to back away, now it's like, you brought my girl into it.
You know what it is, man? I think if I looked like Quentin Jackson or Chuck Liddell, maybe the guy would have said, you know what? The fact that I was up to his fucking belt buckle.
But what guy is going to go back to the car and goes, he said he didn't want to embarrass me in front of you, and I understand.
If a guy says that to you, if a guy goes, look, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your girl, you got to go, wow, appreciated. Let me just. So if he would have turned around and went, all right, look, fuck it, man, you would have just let it. You wouldn't have hit him, right?
Yeah. Well, I even got out.
You go, walk away, faggot.
But you got to whisper that shit to the guy though, because then the girl hears. You know, I'm not going to embarrass you in front of your girl.
I tried to tell him nice.
So you got to whisper like, look, dude,
tell him nice.
I'm a third-degree black belt.
But then the girl's like, what did he say? You know, the girl usually starts it because the girl's like, she's mad, and then what did he say in your ear? What do you say to that?
Dude, man, I don't know. The guy
Did the girl start it, or was
his chubby wife was in the car.
She was probably hungry and she wanted to go.
They were like a big Yukon. I was in my old Ultima, man. I'm like, look, man. I go, listen, dude. I go, come on.
I got to jump in.
I was actually not even mad. Okay. I was like, come on, dude.
Well, I just got to jump in because it's getting a little weird. But Matt, Sarah, we got your next sparring partner coming into the studio.
Yes, Jerry.
We set this up for you.
Oh, this guy's used to some action, though.
Just to see what Jerry. Jerry Springer.
Oh, man.
Wow. This is very different. We got Matt Serra, basically a trained killer, and Jerry Springer, who's doing a Broadway show. This is like wonderful. Sit down, Jerry. What are you doing? Now we're going to know Matt has to go. Matt, where are you going?
Oh, man.
What's going on here?
I don't know, man.
And Jerry was just about to kick your fucking ass.
I thought I said.
Oh, man.
They're saying on that Maury show.
No, they're saying.
I don't know. Where am I taking off?
I don't know. That's what
I guess they're calling me, man. Guys, thanks for having me, man.
We thought
Hang
you
out
would
there,
put
Jerry.
you
Don't move.
Jerry, would you let Matt put you into some kind of death
Yeah, right.
Oh, no. Guys, thanks for having me, man.
Hey,
thank you. Give him the plug, man. Give him the big plug.
I didn't know Matt had a lead.
Matt Serra is fighting on May 23rd at it's a co-main event. The event is Rashad Evans versus Machida, and you are fighting against Matt Hughes.
Yes.
It's a grudge match. Have you guys fought how many times?
We never fought.
Oh, you haven't fought?
Nah, man,
Opie's
it's a
cousin,
big
right?
build-up.
Matt Hughes?
Yeah, my cousin. Yeah. And they used to be friends, so this is going to be a really good fight to check out. One last question, Pierre. Are you going to fight him again?
You know what, man? I think it's really bad luck looking past anybody, man. Matt Hughes is a future Hall of Famer. No matter what I think about the guy personally, which I think he's a jerk, skill-wise, he's a dangerous guy, and that's who I got my sights on. And after that, we'll see what's up, man.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll be back in here hanging out with you talking about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't it hurt when you get punched in the face?
Yeah, man, but it hurts a lot being in that rat race in the morning, you know, going into the... I was driving in here today. I'm like, I don't know how people do this every day.
I don't know, traffic
hurts
and a
more.
punch in the face. I'll take traffic.
Yeah. I said in traffic, too.
Man, I hate traffic.
Oh, gosh, we're not moving.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Exactly.
Put off the brake.
How good does it feel?
man.
How good does it feel to fucking unload and belt somebody in the face? That has to, especially when you know you can really fucking hit hard.
Man, that doesn't suck, I'll tell you. No, that's fun.
It's got to feel
That's
good.
one of the
Fun.
pleasures of the job, you know?
It could be a
You
problem.
guys probably get to eat at some restaurants free or something. I get to hit somebody in the face. It works out well.
I'd rather hit somebody in the face.
So would I. You know
I'll
what I
pay
mean?
for my
I think at
food.
some point you always kind of want to
Hey, when
do
things
that.
don't work out, you could be security on our show.
Oh, there you go.
man.
Yeah,
Right,
the new
so this is
Steve.
perfect.
Yeah, shaved
Who
head.
knows? You might hear from me. All right. Hopefully things go well. My next fight, you won't be hearing from me, but still.
Hey.
Awesome, man. Awesome to meet you, man.
Very
awesome
nice
to meet
to
you.
meet
Come
guys.
on
Thanks for
back
having
there.
me.
We'll have you
Smet
back, Matt.
Thanks, man. Good luck.
Absolutely. Matt Serra.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Good meeting
From the UFC, UFC.com for info. Thank you, Matt. We'll see you again, definitely. All right, brother?
Here he goes. You don't want to tangle with him.
All right, Jerry, you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky,
He
Jerry.
was shaking. He was nervous.
Oh, yeah, he was.
shaking.
You're lucky,
He
Jerry.
said, I hope Jerry doesn't stand up.
They saw Springer and went like, we got to get our guy out of there. He's got to fight, and we don't need him all beat up.